Hey, hey, hey!
Oh, guys, we're so sorry we're late. It's we've had real technical problems. Every time we've gone to go live, it wouldn't accept it, wasn't
It's
having
going
it.
error.
Don't know why that was. So anyway, we are here. We are live. Good to see you all. How have you been?
I hope you are all well.
We are looking forward to seeing you there. Now, as you guys know, we weren't here on Tuesday.
Yes.
Hey, Leading Healing.
Hi,
Hola.
Leading Healing. Hope you're well.
Well, here it looks like you made it. Even G says he was getting worried. Oh no, so we were. Well, we were supposed to put. We did say in last Friday's live we couldn't make it, but we were supposed to put something in the chat and we forgot. So that apologies for that.
Yeah.
So, but we are here. Good to see you. I hope you are well. How are you feeling? You weren't feeling very well last week. Are you feeling a little bit better now? I hope you are feeling a bit better. It's good to see you. So we are here. We are live. It is Friday. How everybody's doing. Now, we didn't go live. Ace and Car.
Ace and Car.
Oh, we missed you too. I was just saying apologies to everybody. So we did mention it on the previous
We did
Friday.
mention it on the live, but we just didn't put it in a post, which we should have, thinking back, put it in a post.
We were going to do it and forgot. So that was our fault. But yeah, that was the plan. We were going to go do that. So apologies for that. But I'm glad you're here. So it's really good to see you. And a big thanks to everybody that checked out the video. It was a very short video. I was in two minds whether to put it up because it was so short. But where we went to Black Bear Burger. Now, the idea was we would review Black Bear Burger. But because they didn't do any vegetarian options at all, we ended up going to I had to do egg slut, so that was why it came a thing. Hey, Jacob Neal, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Well, it's Jacob Neal, and Jacob Neal was in bed. So Jacob, I hope you're resting, relaxing. Not that you're not well. That shirt, and we're about to do a stream on G on keyboard, and what was it? Tributing some footage I found, but the weather's kind of holding out. I see. Well, there's always a CFS and arthritis. Well, I hope you haven't. It's not anything's flaring up.
Yeah.
I think the live last Friday ended suddenly. Oh yes, of course. Yes, it did. You are right, So I think we only mentioned it once because I think Fiona said, "Are you live?" and we said no. But of course, you're right because so what happened was we've had terrible problems with our internet recently. I don't know what's been happening, but I don't know. I think my theory is it's the weather because it's been so hot. It's been kicking off. But yeah. So we do apologise for that, guys. It was in there. I did see your message. You did make me laugh, Sidcott, where you said, "Oh, I hope they're on the way to Orlando." Kind of. We were hoping that too. But really burning today, Sidcott. I'm sure I had a party. Remember much of it? Did you two have a party? Did you two went and had a party?
Without us.
Exactly. Jacob said, "Hello, my name is Jacob Neal, and I'm in bed because I got a sore throat because I got sore feet." Well, I hope you recover soon, Jacob.
Yeah.
But I hope you can keep you entertained for the rest of the evening. It's been much of it this morning. I'm holding a phone a lot. Oh yeah, I was spinning. Leading Healing said, Leading Healing, I do remember a little. So it must have been a good party that you went to. That's what I could like to say. But yeah, guys, apologies that we weren't on there on that Tuesday. We didn't able to remind you we're not on the Tuesday. And like I said, like you said, the internet cut out on the Friday, so we weren't able to remind you. Richard!
Hi, Richard. It's been a minute.
How are you? It's cold here, AC cooler. Oh,
nice. Nice you have a little AC.
I did keep up with your trip to this is going to escape me now. Canterbury. How was it at Canterbury? I'm going to hold them up in a minute.
Yeah, but you're banging them and you're going to break them.
Right. So how was your trip to Canterbury? You look like you had a wonderful time. So check out Richard's channel. He's gone to Canterbury, put a few videos up there. And what I liked about it was you were right close to the railway crossing. So you did a few lines on the railway crossing. Where are we? You said it's so British, and yeah, we weren't around. What were we getting into? It was a little of the party. So, guys, we've got a few things we're going to try. Kelly got these.
I went to an Asian supermarket.
So, Ashraf, yeah, yum yum. No, what was I going to say? These are a bit like those, the
choc dips.
Choc dips, but they're different flavors. So we've got vanilla. hazelnut coconut. We've got regular chocolate. And last but not least, we've got these strawberries.
I don't think you can get choc dips anymore. I think it's just Nutella.
Well, we're going to give these a little try.
You used to be able to, if anybody remembers, does anybody remember choc dips? Because they used to come in a pot that was wider but a bit shorter than this. And they used to be called choc dips.
I think this is more deceiving though, because look, it's not wide at all. So it's just really, really tall.
Yeah, but we're talking about choc dips.
No, I know, but this is a different thing. And 16 minutes later today. Yes, now apologies for that. We really struggled to get this live up and running. It kept saying that you've run into a problem. You've ran into a problem. So every time we went to go live,
it said error, try again, error, try again. So yeah,
that was the thing. But a whole evening to fill. So stay up late for a unique style stream. Been a while and don't know what to do for a rainy Saturday. Just trying to get through the day. Again, I realised that much, St. Cot. Well, it's good to see you, and I hope you are feeling a bit better, because I know you had a little bit of you weren't feeling very well last week, so I hope you are feeling a bit better. Richard said Canterbury was emotional on many levels. Good vibes. Graduation felt like going to Hogwarts, as Harry Potter vibes about the town. Yeah, it has got those Harry Potter vibes. Now, I don't know if anything was filmed in Canterbury, but I do know they have filmed it in, was it Oxford, I think? Was it
Canterbury Tales filmed in Canterbury?
No, we're talking about Harry Potter. I'm sure some of the scenes from Hogwarts were filmed. I may have been Oxford. I'm not sure. But we went there. Where was it? Where we went with the nephews when they were very small. Where was that? Was that Canterbury?
And that was Canterbury.
Oh, it was Canterbury.
Yeah.
So
because you said, I don't know if anything's been filmed in Canterbury.
No, we're talking
Canterbury Tales was filmed there.
No, also, yeah, there's probably lots of things filmed there. But yeah, definitely from Harry Potter. I believe I was there too. Oh, okay. Richard said Yam Yam had for years, still have. Yam Yams do Hello Kitty range. So I thought you would know the Yam Yams. We've never heard of them. So this is I've never tasted them. So,
this is Yan, not Yam, as in a yam. It's
yam. Oh, it's Yam. I thought it was Yam.
No. Yan with an N for November, not M for mother.
Yam Yam. I was going Yam Yam. Oh, mine does that before, then ends up rolling. I don't know what it is, Leading Healing. We really struggled to go live today. So anyway, when you finish that, is Kelly still eating?
I'm having a ham and cheese toasted sandwich.
We will do that. So that's going to be our thing. So guys, what have you been up to? Tell us what you've been doing. You can say what you were doing on Tuesday. Hence, we didn't do the live.
Well, when I finished eating, or tuning my mouth. So you carry on.
All right. Go on. Hurry up eating that, and then we can do the thing. So, what was I going to say? Yeah. So quickly on the Black Bear burger. So yeah, that's why it ended up being almost like an egg slap versus Black Bear burger. But do stay in tuned. We have got a time we really, really enjoyed. So we did a whole tour around London from some of our favorite.
Not a whole tour, but yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to build this up, right? Oh no, we did an amazing. Yeah, it wasn't that amazing.
No,
and
it was amazing.
Food we really enjoyed. No, it wasn't really that good. And then we got to try some of the food we really love. No, we don't really love it. So anyway, trying to ham it up a little bit. So we managed to go around and do some of the foods we really enjoyed. And then we were able to try some of the bits we do enjoy. And then we managed to anyway. So we managed to try some snacks. We hope you enjoy. Come along for our little journey. That will be on this Sunday. I just need to edit a little bit. Where are we? Guess I've exceeded each and everyone's expectations. Well, you never do that. You always surprise, Leading Healing. You always surprise. And that's what we like about your channel. You're not predictable. So you've always got something that we like to see, especially on your lives. Richard said, shocked on last night. My niece went on a walk with me in the evening. She missed my company. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's lovely. Hey, Fiona, how are you?
Hey, Fiona, hope you're well.
Hello, Mark and Kelly. How are you and everybody else? I'll just sit in the background as usual. Lovely to see you, Fiona.
To see you.
Not really. And we need to sort out.
Yeah, because now Fiona has sent her one. But where are the mugs?
There.
Oh, I thought you said they
disappeared.
disappeared.
They're there.
And Mark goes, yeah, we need to do it.
And by we, I mean Kelly. So that's what we're doing. Oh, an odd question. If you were to, this is from St. Cot, if you were to have a kitchen, what colour kitchen cabinet doors would you have?
Ooh.
Right. Now, do you know what, St. Cot? I'm going to put that in the chat. And this is for everybody. So Here we go. No, we do need to, because we did promise we'd send these ages ago.
Oh
We still
yeah,
haven't.
yeah. No, we just were waiting on Fiona, so now you guys are waiting on me.
So we will do that as soon as we possibly can. So, question for everybody. Now, this. I suppose this also depends on your kitchen itself.
Yeah. So if I was going for a modern kitchen, I'd probably choose a very light beige. But if I was going for a country kitchen, then it would be country colours.
Now, this is going to sound weird, St. Cod, but I would go for like a duck egg green, almost like.
I know what you mean, yeah, but
this,
it's kind of country.
That kind. Ignore the stain on there. That's just that kind of colour.
That's grey.
Well, imagine that like greeny grey. That's how I would have it. I don't know why. I saw it in a showroom and I thought, oh, I quite like that. So, are you planning on getting your kitchen revamped? So, guys, tell us, if you were to have a kitchen, what would it be? What colour would the cabinets be? Let St. Cot know. Leading Healing said, my arthritis, is it neuropathy, been quite annoying lately. Neuropathy, sorry. Neuropathy have been quite annoying recently, but it sounds like I have found a way to do 1 or 2 gigs a week. That's good.
Nice.
Keeps you going as well. Entertain. Well, keep learning more songs. Confused by 2 different email icons.
No need to be sorry, Fiona.
No, this is not Leading Healing.
No, I'm talking about, but I'm reading Fiona.
Oh, sorry. No, don't be silly. Yeah.
You know, you come on when you come on. It's not don't
No.
feel, yeah. It's easy going. I just want you to do them together. That was all.
We'd love a little bit of a play store. Keep doing your these gigs, Leading Healing. Once you stop, you will regret stopping. So definitely keep doing them. It'll keep you active. It also keeps you going. Richard said, Roman Museum in Canterbury, the windows not built for security. They are built for installation. Blame the Romans why our houses are hot. We can't blame the Romans. Not that many.
Well, at that time, though, Britain would have been very, the UK in general would have been very cold at the time. Now, with all the climate change and all that, it's not like that anymore.
So, St. Cot has asked, if you were to have a brand new kitchen, what colour kitchen cabinet doors would you have? And you have responded. So here we go, St. Cot. So Leading Healing said, I would have dark cherry wood, black or oak. So you've gone for the really dark colours. I'm not always sure about dark because sometimes it makes the kitchen look darker.
I think if you have a big kitchen and you have a lot of light coming in, you can go dark. But in the UK, it depends on how your kitchen is situated and whether you have skylarks.
Richard said, my kitchen has 3 colours, a light blue, the other half are Hammers colours. Now, do you know what are Hammers colours?
That's going to be some football
reference
that I really don't know.
West Ham, so you've got clarets. Is it claret and blue, isn't it, for West Ham? Did you actually do them in West Ham colours and your mum allowed it? Would you have a jacuzzi in the bedroom? My aunt did when I was a kid. Oh, now the thing is, Leading Healing, I can tell you're not from the UK. British bedrooms tend to be really quite small. Well, ours is anyway. With American and Canadian houses, I know you've got much, much bigger rooms. I remember when we went, I was looking at some rooms in the United States on TV, and you've got, you have the bedroom, but then you can almost have like a living room at the other end.
Yeah, like a sofa and all of this. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get big bedrooms in the UK, but on the whole, it would just be a bedroom, really. You might be able to fit a dresser in there and all of that, but yeah.
My doors are like a brown vibe. Okay, so you got the kind of I can see actually you and Leading Healing kind of go for the oaky sort of woody look. Oh, you painted your house. Okay, Kirsty, hello.
Hey,
how are
Kirsty,
you?
hope you're well.
Good evening. I hope everybody's well. Kelly, B&M still sell choc dips.
Oh, do that.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Interesting. Very interesting. Because do you know what? I've not seen them in shops at all. But now that you say it, I thought, well, yeah, it would stand to reason that bit. Because B&M do a lot of retro stuff. Because I'm assuming choc dip then was not made in the UK. I thought it was a KP thing. I've got to be honest. But then is KP British?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I thought KP was British. Yeah. I thought choc dip was by KP.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Kirsty. You see, this is a great thing. We get to share these sort of little gems. How have you been anyway? I hope you're well.
I hope you're well.
Sincott said, I did think of red and white stripes, but I cannot convince my partner. So red, because obviously he supports Southampton, which are the red and white stripes. I know, it's a real tall order to try. The thing is with football ones, unless it's something like Chelsea, which is like a blue all over, when it's stripes or different patterns, it's a bit harder to convince your other half that that's what you want to do the kitchen. There is a British comedian that does this thing where he does a TikTok where he uses how he can get excuses out of doing things, and he said how not to work in the bank holiday weekend. There's little skits, and you see him talking to his wife. Obviously you don't see the wife, you just see him. Yeah, I could regrout the bathroom, but you can't have a shower for 72 hours. And another one would be he goes, yeah, no, I was going to do some work today, but you know what do you know, it's illegal to make noise on the bank holiday. It's all these things he's been doing. Oh, I regretted stopping for a while, said Leading Healing. This is talking about his band.
Oh.
But it wasn't always my choice to go for streams. And now this good coordinator, there was a question I wanted to ask on my next one tonight or tomorrow, but kind of want to ask the chat here. Please do ask the chat. Yeah, you can see our kitchen window. There it is.
Ooh.
There it is right there. Richard said climate change is a government word. The right term you're looking for is pole shifting. Look online about is it the Chinas Dam messes with poles? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, but I think for everyone to understand, not that I would we would just normally say climate change, but that's only so that people, because not everyone's going to look that up and say, oh yeah, well the right terminology is this. So I think that, but there's a lot to be said for the correct terminology, obviously, but I think it would be more in circles where they're actually talking about, like meteorologists or whatever, talking about blah blah blah, but we're just content creators who just talking about the weather.
There you go. What was I going to say? So, sorry, go St. Cot. There you go. You've had a few there. So I think you've got everything from the range of black to dark oak to cherry to West Ham colours, which I'm not sure you're going to go for. To what was yours again?
If I was doing a modern kitchen, it would be a very light beige. And then if I was going for a country kitchen, then you're looking at country colours, like you said, like your duck egg green.
Beige and duck egg green.
I've never heard of duck egg green, but yeah.
There's no other form of green.
Yeah.
There you go. So I hope that answers your question. But thank you for the thing. So if anybody else wants to chuck in a question, please let us know. Leading Healing, you wanted to ask a question.
St. Cot, what colours are you thinking of?
We told you the Southampton colours.
In reality,
if you with a partner, of course, with her blessing, what's it going to be?
Yeah. Ultimately, it's going to be her choice anyway.
They are, but ours is anyway like oversized hotel. Yeah. So we're talking about the large room, the bedrooms in Canada. This was Edmonton. She had a horse farm and by a train track going through her yard. Oh my God. So do you see? We just don't have that in the UK.
Yeah.
Certainly not a house big enough to have a train track for it.
Yeah.
KP is local to us as well. Oh, I see. Rainbow. Mark, Kelly, don't say it. What were you not supposed to say?
I don't know.
Oh, right. So we have a question. What were your parents' favourite songs? We'll be playing for people in their 50s and 60s. Need a new specific song. Right, okay. So this might be a bit personal for people, but I'm going to put it in anyway. What were people's parents' favourite songs? Do you know what? I couldn't name their favourite songs, but I can name some of their favourite groups.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There weren't really favourite songs. There were favourite artists. So they didn't specifically have they had songs that they liked and stuff like that. But specifically it was artists and then the music from those artists.
Yeah, so what would be your parents' favourite artists?
So my mum's would have been Julio Iglesias.
Oh, yeah.
And To All the Girls I've Loved Before. And then she liked, what's his name? What is his name? Demis Roussos.
You guys have inadvertently met Kelly's mum because she was on our video when we went to the Savoy because it was her birthday treat.
Yeah. And who was the other person? Tom Jones. So she liked a lot
Not
of
unusual.
yeah. And I'm just trying to think of the music that because it was mainly my dad that played a lot of music. So you know, there was a lot of Bob Marley, there was a lot of Michael Jackson. Oh,
We've got a warning by the government. Has anybody else had a warning sign? This has just come on Kelly's phone. I'm getting it too.
Yeah.
It's saying,
or is it my other one?
No, it's on mine.
Oh.
So we just had a warning thing from the government, warning us about wildfire, which not so much in London, but there are around.
Oh,
well, they did do a little test for. Oh, look at that! You can tell this is live. I think my dad was very much into jazz and blues.
See, that surprises me.
Very much into jazz and blues. He loved jazz and blues. If you look at his record collection, I couldn't name a lot of the artists, but he loved Ray Charles. So he does like Ray Charles. He's got a lot of Beatles albums, and he has a. I'm trying to think now. This is me trying to think of his record collection, and he's got some Elvis.
Yeah. My mum liked a little bit of Elvis, but she liked ABBA. She still likes ABBA now. I do too. And I'm just trying to think. You know, my dad was a lot of Stevie Wonder. It was a lot of soul, R&B, all of that type of stuff. From my dad's side, because my dad, I take it to this day, he's probably still in a band. But yeah, he played a lot of music when I was growing up. Listened to a lot of Top of the Pops. It was a lot of pop and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say, you know, I'm just trying to think of specific songs.
So I've just gone to the end there. Yes, St. Cot had the warning. So some of you have had the warning in the UK. Look at that.
It's crazy.
Richard said, my first house was blood red. Oh, wow. You're like, cool. I hate beige kitchens, said Leading Healing. So not a fan for you.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
No, this is it. My second house, though, said Richard, was basic cream. My parents' room had poo colour on the walls. Oh, dear. Of course, I know you're talking about the colour of the paint. That's what you're talking about. Fiona said, about the chocolate dips. Today are expensive for the wee tiny pots that are out now compared to years ago. I think Tesco still do them online now and again.
Oh, so interesting.
Now, I'll tell you something interesting. That was interesting to me. In the paper, somebody found a Mars bar dated back from 1991. They left it in a container that had, sometimes with Easter eggs, you get a Mars bar. It was 51% bigger than a Mars bar today.
They tried to tell you, oh no, it ain't changed. We've just grown bigger, and the
shrinkflation
is a true thing. Shrinkflation is a true thing. The thing is as well, and I remember this years ago when you used to get an Easter egg, you'd get a mug, you'd get chocolate bars, and maybe a couple. You'd actually get things inside the egg. They weren't empty.
Yes.
You'd get things inside the egg if you cracked them. But if there wasn't something inside the egg, you'd get chocolates and stuff underneath the egg. Or sometimes you'd get a mug and the stuff was in the mug as well as the Easter egg sitting on top. You don't get none of that now. That's crazy.
Leading here said, you used to wave at the trains as they went past your grandma's house. Oh, that's nice. Richard said, my first house had an ugly blood red wallpaper. Oh, dear. I know. I found sort of pictures of my parents when they were younger. We had like a bright orange kitchen. If of course, a persona. Groups such as, right, we've just gone through the group, so we are catching up with the chat. Julio was a model too, right? Is that correct?
I don't know if he was. I would have been too young at the time to know.
What was his son's name? He's a famous singer. Enrico Iglesias.
He's got two sons, Enrico, and then the other one was trying to get his music career off the ground. But I don't think he was as popular as Enrico.
Was your dad a musician? Asked Leading Healing.
Yes.
He was. He played in a band, didn't he? He still does.
Yeah, he plays guitar, a bit of piano. Yeah, that type of thing, really. Yeah.
So Cott said he may go for sage green or beige kitchen. So why don't you? I tell you what, to see if your partners will fall for it. You could say, yeah, I was thinking like sage. I don't know, or something like beige. We could do Southampton stripes. There was the other one we could do as well. Just throw it in there, see how it goes. Wildfire around there too. Yes, now we have had wildfires here in the UK. Hence the alert. they've actually, I don't know if you guys have noticed, in the UK, they have just announced they are banning single-use barbecues. So, so in our local park, there are signs everywhere forbidding barbecues, full stop.
Yeah, because there were brick barbecues that they had built.
Yeah, they got rid of them, didn't
and
they?
then now they've got rid of them. And people were, and you know what it was though? But you see, people always push it to the next level, and then it cancels it out for everyone else. So what people were doing, they were bringing their big barbecues and all of this. They were practically bringing tents and all. And I just thought to myself, like, where are you going? It was almost like they were about to sell. That was the amount of stuff that they brought, that they were about to sell stuff, you know. And I was just looking at it thinking, this is well, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
I totally agree. And the trouble is, you get selfish people that will have those disposable barbecues, and because the thing is, they just leave them there.
Yeah.
But the ground is so dry. I remember a wildfire started near our place years ago, and all it was somebody had left a bottle on the ground. But of course, it magnified and then caused it to the wildfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Richard got it too, the warning.
Wow.
Now Fiona didn't, and St. Cop did. Leading in, he said, "I got to hit the road, but not Jack. Elvis and Abby classics. I had a viewer for a while. I hope she's okay. Her mother or grandma was on Soul Train. Oh, Soul Train the movie.
No, Soul
Train. Soul Train the album.
No, Soul Train is a version of Top of the Pops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a Beatles album called Soul Train.
Yeah.
St. God said, has been a big fire in the New Forest area over the last few days. Yes, you're right. There was one in was it Suffolk as well? You red but old fridge colours, classic. Scotland's had no warning, said Fiona. Now you've got it slightly cool out there, haven't you, in Scotland? I don't know when, Fiona, just out of interest, when was the last time you had rain in Scotland? So we were saying, I don't think London's had it for about 2 to 3 months.
Oh, I don't think it's been that long.
I'm sure it has. We've not,
because it did rain overnight one night.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe a month. It
did rain overnight. But what I would like is if it rained a little bit more. Because them storms woke me up, and you were just fast asleep. This one just fast asleep.
Oh yeah, that's why I slept through it. That's why I did.
I was like, oh god, they were loud. The thunder was loud. Yeah, that was June and July.
Mark, how late can you stay up tonight? Found more videos of the late Ray. Well, if you go live, give me a moment, because I've got a couple of things to do straight after live, and then I will join you for a bit until I pass out. If you're going to go live, I will join you.
And after this live, I'm going to be going upstairs.
Kelly's going to go straight to sleep.
So we were talking about what did I do on Tuesday.
Oh, yes. Tell him what you did on Tuesday.
So on Tuesday, I was invited to Hutong for their event showcase. So it was complimentary and all of that. And there was all these sort of like nibbles and stuff, and there was all of these drinks. I had the non-alcoholic ones. Evelyn joined me, and they showed us around and all of that. Yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice. That's why I did film it, and I'm editing it as we speak. And we'll see where I get with it, if I put it up or not.
I think you should put it up.
We'll see.
I
have to edit it.
But I'm definitely going to be putting up my one. So I hope you guys like it. It will be, this is a little tour we did of London, some of our favourite food spots. Not all, because we couldn't eat that much food. But we did go to some of our favourite little snacky bits. So it's not actual meal, it's snack bits. So if you're in London...
It's like street food and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can join us where we like to do our little snacks. I hope you enjoy that. That will go up on Sunday. I'm still got a bit more to edit. This took me a lot longer to edit than normal, because we went to about 4 different places. So...
was it only 4? No, we went to
5.
more.
Maybe it's 5. We went to more, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. We went to...
we went to see. We went into different places. Like we went to Cucumber Alley and stuff, but we didn't eat there.
I didn't show that on the footage. Okay. Well, we didn't eat there, so I think it's pointless showing on.
Yeah. But I just think it's nice to see London. But yeah.
No, I didn't put that one on. Fiona said, yes, I saw the Mars wrapper. Totally disgraceful. Smaller bars and prices are disgraceful too. I totally agree. But that shows we're not going mad. They have definitely shrunk the bars.
Yeah, for sure they have, you know, made things smaller, and now they're not even putting real chocolate in them and all of this, and it's just, do you know what? It's such a shame, because it would be nice if, maybe I'm going to be a bit political now, but where if I wished we produced more stuff in the UK, obviously not cocoa beans, because
weather permitting.
Yeah, they come from abroad and stuff like that. But I wish we just produced more and not, you know, get rid of our productions and stuff like that. But the simple fact is, to legally be called chocolate, you need as little as 21% cocoa or cacao, right? 21%. Now, if you're talking about 100%, right, it's less than quarter of the bar, you know, to be made from cacao. And you can't even do that. That to me is wild, absolutely wild. Now, I know, like, a lot of people say, yeah, but, you know, there was always palm oil in chocolate, and there's always been palm oil in this, and we've been eating it for years and all of that. That doesn't detract from the fact that now you can't legally be called chocolate because there's less than 21% of cacao, if any at all, that is in these chocolate bars. And that is what is very sad, because the British chocolate is fantastic. I can't deny it. Cadbury's was, but anyway, what do I know?
Who wants a Kinder Surprise? Asked Lily Healing. Or if you are offering, we are taking.
If it's got chocolate in it, yeah.
Meant ABBA, got to make a few bucks more these days. Was hoping St. Cop was going to summarise the party, by the way. Winks. Oh, so tell us about this party you two were at. Soul Train, the old dance show, or was it the Gravy Train? Wasn't crazy for it, I know. My dad's favourite singer, said Richard, was Brenda Lee. My mum's is Cliff Richard.
My mum liked Cliff Richard as well. But, you know, for me, Cliff Richard did, like, one of my favourite songs is Wide for Sound. I absolutely love that tune by Cliff Richard, Wide for Sound.
By the way, Ling is no more. Oh, Richard, I hope you're not saying she passed away. I mean, are you two? I'm sorry to hear that if you two split that. But her sister Yuki wants a reminder of a kiss at a Chinese wedding as she was drunk. Oh, well, there you go. When one door closes,
one door opens.
That's
a
it.
Window opens.
Karina, how are you?
Hey, Karina, hope you're well.
Why wouldn't you share it, Kelly? Asked Karina.
Share what?
Anything, chocolate, anything it could be. In general, Karina, you could ask that question to Kelly, because she doesn't share. How are you, by the way? Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Let me tell you this, right? I could share everything, yeah, but Mark doesn't know how to share. So he needs to finish whatever it is, right? So
God forbid I actually finish something.
I don't get half of anything. I don't even get a quarter of anything, right? Because this one doesn't allow me. So no, Kelly doesn't share. You know what, Mark? I share it with you.
Oh, careful.
I share it with you.
You've got your Sherry and get stabbed by a knife. Thank you. Leading Healing, he said, anyone got some extra remedies? Need to share extremity new. Well, if I was to nap for an hour and a half bath, would you still be up right after this? Yeah. Go have if you have your bath and nap, I will be up after that. That sounds lovely. I could do the bath.
Oh, do you know what? I could do with a lie-in. I feel like I haven't. Sometimes when you get on the train home, you can sort of like nod off, and I haven't done it for a while. And today I was just like on the train, like, you know, a couple of stops from home, and I was just like, oh my god, if I'm not careful, I'm going to miss my stop. Like trying to wake up.
There's a new little game you can play for anybody that works from home. Now, I'm not suggesting to do this. I've never done it, but they call it nap roulette. So what you do on one of your breaks, you go for a nap, but it's called nap roulette because you don't know how long you're going to be asleep for. You could be asleep for 5 minutes. You could be for 15 minutes. You could be asleep for 4 hours. Your cousin made me laugh because he put on WhatsApp. He said, I had a lie down. It was 1:30 in the afternoon. I was just going to rest my eyes for 5 minutes, then go to the gym. He said, I woke up at 7:30.
So I have a cousin, and he was at work. And I don't know what happened, but the whole office went out, but he was there having to do whatever. He said, Kel, I closed my eyes for a minute. 3 hours later, somebody was waking. He had fallen asleep at his desk for 3 hours. Imagine. That was crazy.
Easy to do. Hey, Dwayne, how are you?
Hi, Dwayne. Hope you're well.
Dwayne, have you got any new concerts coming up? Really good to see you. Well, come on, we need to try these. Do you want to start with these? So, guys, we've got some yam yams to try. These are they Korean?
These are Japanese, I believe.
Are they Japanese? Right.
Yeah, I believe so.
Vanilla.
Strawberry.
Hazelnut and cocoa.
And chocolate.
Good
So
chocolate.
let's go with the chocolate one.
Let's go with the chocolate one. The party was an honor to attend. I'm assuming you went to one of Leading Healing's lives. They are very fun. I have to say, they are very, very fun. Hi, Karina and the Hubbas and the pup. There you go. You know, Karina, you've now got a reputation here for you've got to keep showing Hubbas for Leading Healing. Only worth seeing where you eat. Karina said, hi, Leading. Hey, Charlie, how are you? Good to see you. This year, I'm not buying the quality street chocolate because the taste is sick now. I'd rather support Hotel Chocolat. It's British. It's not British
anymore.
Richard, it's been bought out.
Yeah, it's not British anymore.
Look at this.
It's got writing on it as well.
Squirrel,
your best.
Is it Squirrel your best chocolate? No one, you
No.
Oh, I get one each.
Yeah, we're going to get one each because I can't trust you with the dips.
Sincott would trust me. Come on.
Okay, so this one says...
Mouse.
Do not be timid. Mouse, do not be timid.
Squirrel, your best something. I don't know because it's dipped in chocolate. Look at. You could tell Kelly handed me this. Look how mean that chocolate is.
Oh, poor you.
Right,
I actually dipped it and not scooped it.
Let me try some of the chocolate this time.
No.
Thank you. That's what you need. Proper chocolate.
That's why it can't be trusted.
That's better. I can actually taste it now. That's good chocolate, actually.
Yeah.
It's really light. It's almost like it's whipped chocolate. Do you want to show the thing again? So this is called... So it is a bit like... What do you call it?
Choc dip.
Choc dips. But they're a bit more funky.
Yum.
And the biscuit is nice too. Really, that is good.
All right.
Yeah, so Richard, can you believe it? It's no longer British now, Hotel Chocolate. I think it's been bought out by, is it Mars?
Ages ago. No, it was bought out by an American company. Oh, you mean Mars is an American company?
Yeah, I'm sure it's bought by Mars.
Is Mars an American company?
Yes, of course it is, yeah. Karina said the video. What was the video, Karina? Dwayne said, my mum's favourite song is Raise Your Glass by Pink. My dad's is This Town by Niall Horan. Really? Oh, you got young parents.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was going to say, they're good choices there from your parents.
Yan, and we're having vanilla.
They sell Scottish shortbread in here. Charlie said, went to Pizza Hut in Doncaster, Lakeside Village 3 days ago. How was your experience at Pizza Hut? There's very few Pizza Huts left, you know, Charlie. So it's good that you got to go.
Oh, there you go. Squirrel, your best friend. It said squirrel, your best friend.
Like scroll away. Hey, Leisha's joined us. And
hey.
Look, thank you, Leisha. See, Leisha always looks out for me. Leave Mark alone. Absolutely.
Please. Zebra.
How are you, Leish?
Herbivore. That is definitely Mark.
I agree with Kelly. I don't share chocolate unless it's a crap one. Yeah, that is Kelly all over. She'll go like this. No, you're not having any. Actually, do you want it? Would you...
Now, look, there's a decent amount of chocolate on there.
Look at that. I can't even get my own.
No, you can't. You can't.
All right, here we go.
My mum says, right, when she comes round, she goes, Kelly, why are you always shouting?
Yeah, she does. This is, I said to your mum, welcome to my world.
She said, why are you always shouting? We're just here.
Look.
Please, because don't even.
Let me get some proper. Thank you. We'll actually try it. Do you know, I don't like white chocolate, but that's actually really good.
I don't think it's white chocolate.
Oh no, it's vanilla. You're right.
It's not. Yeah, it's not white chocolate.
So it's not white chocolate. It's got a very nice. That's why I like it.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
I'm not sure. Let me just double check. I like that. It's a very, very, very subtle vanilla taste.
Even if Mark doesn't like it, right? Come the next live, it'll all be gone anyway. Look at those cookies.
Well, yeah. I'm just gonna let it sit around and just.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't like it. I'm eating it anyway.
listen to this party. Party where there was Speedos, gloves, and lots of people named Mark and Kelly. We talked about healing from parent things. And a real party indeed. Yes, it was fancy food and bubbly drinks. It sounded amazing. And we were not invited. Mark, we all have to have a talk about sharing. I tell Jackson all the time to share the sidewalk when we were walking. And he is very good at it. So, Mark,
listen.
I'm very good at sharing. Is Kelly the problem with the sharing? I'm more than happy to share. Sharing is caring. Right, okay. I do like these. Oh, I've got a beetle one, look. It says Beetle Lucky Colour Brown. I don't know if you can see the beetle there. It's got a little picture of the beetle at the top kind of corner. These are fun. I gotta say, they are fun. Right, here we go.
You can. That really smells strawberry.
Oh wow, that strawberry hit. It reminds me. Has anybody ever had a strawberry?
Do you know what this reminds me of? Angel Delight.
Yeah, it's a bit like Angel Delight.
What were you gonna say?
It reminds you of the strawberry donut in Krispy Kremes. It's got a very strong strawberry taste to it. I like that. I don't like Krispy Kremes, but I do like that.
I never liked Angel Delight.
So you don't like this one? See,
I don't even know what you're going to ask for. You're going to eat them all anyway.
See, look at that. Look how Kelly complains, even if I eat something she doesn't even like. I like this.
Okay, so
I'm going to enjoy this.
The next one is a hazelnut chocolate.
But you see, Jackson, the thing is, Karina, Jackson's such a cutie. He should have his own sidewalk. That should be law.
To be fair, I was about to say, Jackson don't have to share the sidewalk. No, he doesn't want to.
If I saw Jackson coming the other way and I think, oh, he's taking it. Oh, he's so cute. Go on,
I'd have to move out the way.
You have it all, Jackson. I'll just send. I'll go on the grass verge.
So this is the hazelnut one.
Yeah. So Leading Healing thought these were coffee cups. So we'll score them in a bit. Leading Healing. Fiona said, I'm not far from the Glasgow area and was slightly raining yesterday, but we had sun for about 1 week. The highest we got to was 28, which is really hot for us. But you guys always have it hotter than Scotland. It was 36 today here. It was really hot.
Giraffe, tallest animal. It wasn't as hot as yesterday, though. To me, it didn't feel as hot as yesterday.
There was a lady that went to Bulgaria on a holiday from my workplace, and she said it got to 42.
Ooh.
Oh, really, really hot. Richard said Yam Yam is the best by far.
Elephant. Jumbo.
I'm eating this strawberry one. It's really, really good.
Even if it didn't taste good, Mark would be eating it regardless.
Oh yeah, well, better than just leaving it. Look how mean that is.
It's no different to this one.
Right, come on then.
Look, no different.
Right, can I actually try some of the chocolate now, please? Thank you.
You know what it tastes like? It's got like a bit of a malty, like a...
I'm not sure I like that.
You know what? It almost tastes malty, like an Ovaltine drink or something.
No, I don't like that one.
Ovaltine, now you see her.
It's got quite a sort of stale taste to it. I think the hazelnut makes it sort of taste like it's going off. It's not, but it just tastes like that. Yeah, that's not my favorite. All right, guys, we're going to score this one. But before we do, Richard said Yam Yam is the best by far. Yam Yam's Hello Kitty range is more epic. And Yam Yams do chocolate bars. 5 days of sleep, sign me up. Maybe just 4. Well, I think you should get yourself a nice little rest off this. Bath, rest yourself. I think that's always good to take a little break. Right, okay, let's score. Right, first of all, we started off with the chocolate one.
I would give that a 7.
I agree. I was going to give it a 7.
Yeah.
Let me just remind myself. Yeah. 7 is string. Next up is a vanilla.
I'll give that a 6.
I'm giving it 7. I quite like it. Strawberry.
I'd give that a 5.
I'm giving this an 8. I prefer this one. All right.
I'd give that a 4.
I agree. 4. Do you not like it either?
No.
This one isn't nice. So, oh my god, hang on a minute. I've got to work this out now. Oh my god. So our winner, by default, is this one. But actually, it probably is the chocolate one. What did you give this?
I gave that a 6.
And I gave it an 8. So that goes as a 7. That's a 7 each.
Yeah.
And that. So actually, there's a draw. So actually, probably this, because overall it worked out that way. So it probably is the chocolate one, is the winner one, which makes sense because that's the original. There we go.
Mm.
So I know, just jam this the rest of the night.
The others are just like.
There you go. The lanyard said Yam Yam looks like it's in his price range. What are you saying, the lanyard? Now I know you like the finer things in life.
Who me?
The landlord.
Oh, the landlord. Yeah. Yeah. It probably is in a lot of people's price range.
How much were these?
They were like 150, between 150 and 1. Yeah, I think they were all roughly around 150.
Yeah, definitely in the price range.
150, 160 each. Yeah.
You can buy them pre-dipped here. Really?
Yeah. Well, they're not the yam yams, but the pocky. Do they call them pocky or something like that? They're the ones that are pre-dipped.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. They do taste like they've got a lot of artificial things in them. Yeah, E500, E56, E162.
But they could be official names of things.
Yeah.
That's the ingredients there.
Yeah, I'll probably be on a sugar high after these. Not sure I'd recommend them for children or me. All good here, said Leash, just on the walk home. We went to the local town for dinner. Oh,
nice. Mama.
You weren't going to go and have one of your barbecues. Young parents, good songs. Yes, I know. Looks like, rest in peace, but looks like a Q-tip. It does look like a Q-tip. Actually, it does look like a Q-tip. Let me just demonstrate how much it looks like a Q-tip. Actually, I've run out of this is the problem is with these, right? I always run out of the dip-ins before I actually get to the.
I wonder why. Maybe because you're not dipping anything. Maybe because you're doing the scooping and no dipping whatsoever.
Is your mum deaf? No, that's what Ian's asking.
No.
My mum's slightly hard of hearing. Dwayne said, congratulations on 2,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. And we also, but most importantly, we want to thank you guys, because without you, we would never have reached 2,000. So
yeah.
It's a big thank you from us to you.
Yes, most definitely, because it happened. It happened like on the Tuesday or over the weekend, something like that. It happened. I think it happened over the weekend, or I sent you a message. So I think it was like Monday or Tuesday.
We were on about 1,998
or something.
And I said, "Oh, we'll have to do something for it." And then suddenly we got about 4 subscribers, and
I was like, "Oh, not as in, but we didn't do something that we should have done." But on Tuesday, I was invited to the Hutong event showcase.
Not because we hit 2,000 subscribers.
No. And so we did that, and I did a bit of filming. And as I'm editing, I noticed that somebody in the bar did not want to be filmed, and they were trying to cover their face and all that. So I'll have to try to blur them out of respect. So I will just blur him out. But he was like this, and then he was like, and then mouthing something as he's trying to pour something. And I was just say to me, hi, I don't really want to be filmed. And I'm going to be fine with it.
My wife doesn't know I'm here.
Yeah, like, you know, when you, oh, God. And like, because I get it. I truly get that. But I asked him. So before I started, I asked permission. So when I went in, I said, oh, can I film? Do I have permission to film? And I asked 3 different people, and 3 different people said yes. So as far as I'm concerned, like, nobody doesn't, like, there isn't a person that has a problem filming, because hopefully you hope that they've checked with the staff and stuff. But there was this one guy, and I didn't notice it at first, but he had his back to me as I was filming and all of that. And then during filming, he was like, and he was just getting lower and lower. He was getting lower and lower, and then he covered his face like this, and I was like, oh God. But I wish he had just said to me, oh, because then I would have just like waited till he left or whatever, and then filmed and blah blah. And then I would have kept that in my mind. Oh, I know he doesn't want to be filmed. And then when we were being shown around, because I asked, each person, oh, do you mind? Blah blah blah, and they were like, no, yada yada yada. So yeah, it's just I literally didn't notice that he was hiding because I was paying attention to other things that I was trying to get in shot. I didn't realize he didn't want to be noticed. So in respect for him, I will blur out. I'm doing this as in because I'm going to do a swear. I will blur out his picture so he doesn't have to, be on camera, because you don't want someone to be on camera who doesn't want to be on camera.
No, but exactly. So, but Dwayne, thank you for the message. We really do appreciate it. And as I say, guys, we really do mean from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
We're so grateful because, like I said,
truly,
without you guys, we would never have hit 2,000.
Yeah, truly, truly.
And I never would have got to try these snacks. So we do thank you for that. Are those Kinder dipping snacks? No, so these are, we believe they're Japanese. Richard, correct if we're wrong.
No, they are.
Is it Miji? By Yam Yam. So they're vanilla flavor. Oh, is that halal or is that kosher? No, it's halal. So it's halal as well. So these are, like I said, so they're not British ones. They're not Kinder. Is Kinder Swiss? I can't remember.
It's Kinder French. Oh yeah, it could be Swiss.
But no. So where did you get these from? Was it
an Asian shop?
Asian store, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I've said that one. Richard said Americans always steal UK chocolate and make it bad. Karina, those are the terms from Richard, not necessarily shared by those of the channel. But
I don't know, because I can mention a few in the States that I don't. But although Disney used to do these mint cookie gems, right? And they've been discontinued. I was heartbroken, and every time I go, I always look out to see if they do mint cookie gems, because they were delicious.
Like these.
In Disney.
Also, there was a certain type of pizza at the party. Oh, was there? Could it be of the pineapple variety? Those kind of odd things, interesting, like a fortune cookie. They are odd, and as you can see, I've been eating quite a few of them while we've been on the live. But I've eaten most of the cream. But I've got to stop now. I must have eaten about 2 packs of these. Stop complaining, Mark, said Dwayne. I'm not complaining, Dwayne. I'm in my element.
Oh, I have to listen to the complaint all day, every day. And then my mum will say, why are you talking so loud? Why? And I'll be like, you would be talking loud too.
No, you wouldn't. And Dwayne and I, we get on. Your Taylor Swift tribute is next week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Dwayne, you must be looking forward to it. Are you, just out of interest, Dwayne, before you go to a Taylor Swift tribute act, do you kind of familiarize yourself with the songs? I tell you, whenever I go for a concert, and does anybody else do that? Do you kind of listen to like a back catalogue just to get into the mood of it, or do you just like to go and enjoy the songs as is?
So when I went to a concert with Evelyn, right, because she loves Bryan Adams, and I don't think she'd ever seen him in concert before. So for her birthday, I wanted to get her these tickets. So we went, and I've told this story before, but I had bought them on eBay, and I think she just thought, oh, she's bought fake tickets and all of this. Anyway, they weren't fake tickets. We got in. And she goes, Cal, I thought they were going to be fake tickets. I was going, really? Is that what you thought? And I'd been for an interview on that day. So I had my heavy bag with me and all of this. I had a suit that I was uncomfortable in. But anyway, we went. And I wasn't a Bryan Adams fan, but I bought her 2 tickets. And I said, I'll take whoever you want. She goes, no, I'm taking you, blah, 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 and all of this. I was like, okay. So we went. And I've got to say, I was so shocked. First of all, I was shocked with how many songs that I knew. And secondly, I was shocked with how many songs that he did that were really good. And then I was shocked that I really enjoyed the concert.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a really, really good concert. No, I didn't listen to any of the songs and stuff like that. But after the concert, I was watching some of the video footage that I'd taken and all of these. And I just thought, wow, I just had a really, really good time.
There we go. Sorry, I'm going to come on to Leading Healing's comment because that made me laugh out loud. I've had Yam Yams longer than you. Major is the name of the chocolate. No, you have, Richard, because this is the first time we've had them. So you've definitely had them longer than us. I've never heard of this brand before. Look out for, is it Maiji, the name of the company? It does say on there. He has got it right. There you go, look. That's how you pronounce that. Let us know. So apparently, said Leading Healing, G licks pizza cutters. So after you've done the pizza cutter, it licks up. Listen, G will kill you if he knew that you just shared that.
Not only that, it's highly dangerous on top of that.
Does he run the pizza cutter along his tongue?
Imagine.
I think that would be quite funny if you did that.
That'd be crazy.
Mind you, do you know what? It's one of those things. I think it's one thing that you're into. If you're into those things, you are. If you're not, each into their own. And I'm sure everybody does things that they would never want to share that they do at home in public. True? Oh, I'd go there. I would go there.
So would I. I wonder who would survive afterwards.
Exactly. That being said, we move swiftly on. Where are we? Maya is a million out of 10. The red Yam Yam is popular in Japan. Yeah, you're right. It's Japanese. The tea ones sell faster. Oh, they do tea dips. Hello Kitty Yam Yams have 2 dips. One of my most popular shorts hits 474,000 views. Well done.
Good for you.
That was that the football one? That one did really, really well because you did one where you sort of showed a football clip. But you did, I forget which hymn you put over the top, but it was really, really popular. Heading off now for an evening of dog walking. Now it's cooled down. Congratulations on 2000. Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Lovely to see you.
It's lovely to see you. And have a great walk.
Exactly. And we hope we can see you on Friday. 2000 was
Friday,
epic.
you mean Tuesday?
No, sorry, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll be putting up the thing. 2000 was effort. You made it. See you at 3000 soon. I'm not far. Well, we hope so. We hope we get there. And congratulations, Richard, because I know you are closer to the 3000 mark. Leading Healing said most would enjoy the high bougie life. Some would want to get the highlight pocket. Yeah. P.S. We have a restaurant where I lived named Bougie. It burnt down 3 times.
It was too bougie.
It was too bougie. They go, oh, I don't like this, and burn it down. They did dance nights on the patio. Would you go to a restaurant called Bougie? That'd be right. You and Karina could probably own it.
Me, Karina, and Thunder Bear.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Sam Gloves, how are you? Hey, everybody, your gloves friend is here. How are you, Sam Gloves? Lovely to see you.
We're not wearing gloves, by the way, just to get it out there before you go on to that.
Just saying. I haven't said anything, just saying. What are the rules in the UK for filming in private establishments? Oh, that's a very good question. So one thing we try and do, so going back to what Kelly was saying, we always try and respect people because it's very difficult when you're in a restaurant. And I know some people don't like to be filmed. So we try and do 2 things. We try and go for the earliest booking we possibly can because normally the restaurant's a lot quieter.
We've never filmed in private establishments.
Well, a restaurant is a private establishment.
No, it isn't.
It is. It's owned by the restaurant. It's so the rules tend to be in the UK, Richard, correct me if I'm wrong, or anybody correct me if I'm wrong. If you're out in public, the rules tend to be that you can film. So if you just happen to be wandering around and you get caught in the background, you automatically are allowed to film that. You don't need somebody's permission. In a restaurant, technically, because it's private, the restaurateur can ask you to leave or not to film because it is private accommodation.
There is one restaurant that I know of, which it's not a hugely popular restaurant, but there are a few around that don't like you to film in their restaurant.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
We've been really lucky. Nobody's ever told us, please, can you not film?
Yeah. And we would respect it if they did.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's their establishment, you know.
Yeah, we would respect it and we wouldn't film them, especially if people, because when I was there, Houton in general, if you're going there for a meal or whatever, you can film it. It's not a problem. But where it was a showcase event, and to be honest, I was the only one that was filming. There was nobody else there that was filming anything. So people had just come to have a good time and enjoy and blah blah blah. But I was the only one that was filming. And so it is a tricky one because if people don't want to be filmed, I can totally understand that. And so I would respect that. If I've asked you and you say no, blah blah, hence I asked before I went in, because we had been invited, or I had been invited, so that's why I had to ask before, because otherwise, and I just filmed on my phone. I didn't bring equipment with me. Excuse me. The only equipment that I did bring with me was microphone. So I had the microphone, luckily, and I had my phone, and I had like a hand grip for the phone. And so that was good. And then I did a couple of hyperlapses, and I had another. It's funny, yeah, because I had a stand for that. But the reason why I had those specific things was because there is a project that I want to start at some point, which would be like a breakfast and a lunch, and to see what there is to eat around at breakfast time or at lunchtime. But since the pandemic, nowhere opens early. They're all open at 7 o'clock, and I'm just like, do these people not want to like earn money or something like that? It's just crazy. Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, go back to Karina's question, because you're going a bit sidetracked.
What was Karina's question?
What are the rules in the UK for filming in a private
I thought you'd answered that.
No, well, I hadn't gone for it fully. You were then going on to what you were doing.
What was your answer fully?
Well, so basically, the other thing I suppose is, so I believe, yeah, if it's in public and if you film somebody, you don't need permission. But I think there are rules behind that as well. So, for example, if you were in public but you kept on going harassing someone filming them when they didn't want to, that's slightly different. But if you just happen to be stationary or just filming yourself, so you'll see when we're walking through the streets as well, we don't have to ask everybody's permission around us. In a restaurant, I think if the restaurant allows it, it's okay. I think if people either side said, look, can you not? We have had that before. One woman, when we went to the Ivy, do you remember? One woman next to you, yeah. She goes, oh, I don't want to be filmed. But we weren't. We were just filming each other.
We were filming each other, but listen, she was complaining about all these tickets that she was receiving, right?
Parking tickets.
And I almost turned around to her and said, love, you need to stop driving. Yeah, but by this point, you're just keeping the council going. At this point, the amount of tickets that this woman had received, I thought, stop driving. Do yourself a favor, not the rest of us. Just do yourself a favor at this point, because you're just funding the council at this point. Do you know what I mean? And she's going, oh yeah, I don't want to be filmed and blah blah blah. And I was just like, but she wasn't even in my frame. I didn't film her, concentrated on Mark and all of that. But if somebody is continually in the frame, when I'm editing, I try to block them out if they are continuously in the frame. But if they are walking by or blah blah blah, or they're in it for a second, then that's fine. But if they are continuously in the frame, I do block out the faces.
Well, actually, like Leading Healing says, you can actually blur it out,
yeah.
Or say your camera shy or something. So I have had that once. I did have somebody say, sorry, I saw you filming. Do you mind me not being in the shot? I'm very camera shy. Now, actually, because we were out in public, I didn't have to do it. But for him, I did. So I actually blurred him out so you couldn't see him.
Yeah. Because there are some people who don't feel comfortable being filmed and stuff like that. But there are times when I'm filming and I try to angle the camera. So if I'm filming Mark, I try to angle the camera so that there isn't anybody in the background. But sometimes people specifically sit in the background for whatever the reason is, and that's fine. And you can just specifically sit in the background. But there are times and sometimes I'm trying to angle the camera. Mark's going, can you look down here? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm really just trying to angle the camera because there is things that are happening behind that I need to sort of get rid of or whatever. So sometimes it is a little bit tricky sometimes.
And also there's all these rules about filming children, of course. So
Yeah.
whenever we've got kids, and I always blur them out if I can.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard's got to go. Take care.
Bye, Richard.
Yeah. Lee here said digital age. Sorry, yeah, you're right. True. Some need to prepare, be confident. Yeah, I'm fabulous. Well, you do.
Yeah, and I just like now it's crazy because there's cameras everywhere. But again, what surprises me is that sometimes I will see people vlogging in the UK, but only sometimes. And even when we're in, like, if we're in the parks or something like that, I'll sometimes see people vlogging. Not very many. But when you watch YouTubers, there's like loads of people are vlogging, but I don't see there's been a couple of times when I've been in the park and I've seen people vlogging, and I'm like, oh yeah, look, he's vlogging over there, or something like that. Or sometimes I'll see kids doing a TikTok, but they'll do it in the most random places, like they'll do a TikTok in the airport, and then in my mind I'm thinking, are you sure that that's okay? But they'll quickly do a TikTok in the airport. Or there was one time when we were on International Drive, we were at Icon Park, and somebody had done their little stand and then they were doing whatever TikTok there was. There was one time we were at Icon Park and we were filming, we're vlogging too. And we're like, yeah, we're vlogging too, and all of that type of stuff. And yeah, and then there are people that specifically want to be, oh yeah, can you film me doing this? Or like the German guy in the German pavilion.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he's, can I? I've always wanted to be in a YouTube video. Can I be in your YouTube? I said, yeah, of course you can. Yeah. So I filmed him and he did a little speech.
Yeah, and then even the guy when we went to Dishoom and it was his last shift.
Oh yeah, he
commented as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Leisha said, I always duck when I see people filming. Lena Healy said, told him to go all yonder.
Oh.
Joking. To be on national TV through Mark and Kelly's channel. Oh well, I don't know. I'd love to be that far, but we're not that far.
No.
Well done on your 2,000 subscribers, said Alicia. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you very much.
Now, Karina said, now Richard, it's all about the profits, Richard, talking about American taking over British chocolate. And for those who actually care, they would not buy or invest in any company who do not value quality. And I do think that I'm going to say, because Hotel Chocolate, I do like the chocolate on them, and the qualities remain the same since they've moved hands.
I haven't had Hotel Chocolate for a long time. Karina, I'm all about Ladderek and Newhouse and Leonidas.
Don't tell Karina that they haven't opened yet.
But they will.
You're making her jealous.
They will. And then she will drop it in the chat as soon as they open.
Bobby is my YouTube channel, 21 subscribers. Well done, Dwayne.
Well done.
Well done. I know you because you've got several channels.
Yeah.
Keep building them up. Hello, Evelyn. How are you?
Hey, Eve. Hope you're well.
Leaning Healy said, might have been. I'm not complaining, Dwayne said, Mark. Sure, he knows them by heart. Hey, SB alive!
SB's alive.
Oh my God.
It's been a minute.
Hello, both. Hello, chat. Can I have a double Baileys, please? Which one would you like, madam? We've got plenty here. We've got plenty here to choose from. So whatever one you want, you can have. How have you been? It's good to see you.
Hope you're well.
Leaning here, he said, did Concert Man with the Lure Hands show up? I do that to borrow the better cell phone from G. Who's the one with the Lure Hands? I'm not sure who that was. Airspeed Alive said, I lick the pizza cutter when no one is looking. That's two of you. Who else licks pizza?
Listen, you need to be careful with those utensils. I'm just saying.
Right, I'm going to put a little question in the chat so you can do this. This is going to be one of my little questions. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. Right, now it'll take us a while to get there because we are a bit behind on the chat. But the question is, what's a food you hated as a child but absolutely love now? So, of course, as your palate refines, what's one you hate? Mine, cheese.
Mine would be mushrooms.
Oh, really?
I didn't like them. And I remember talking to my cousin. I was like, oh, mushrooms. My cousin was like, oh, I love mushrooms. And then I gave them a chance. And, yeah, I do love mushrooms.
Ira Dangerous too. He said it's not the sharp and the one. I've done it before. So this is it. There's two of you licking the pizza cutter. Do go there. I'm joking. A couple of newbies in there. Welcome to the club. Yeah. Well, actually, Espin Alarm has been on multiple times before.
Yeah.
Karina said the look on Kelly's face. Can you imagine us sitting outside and people watching with thunder? Oh my God, London will never be the same.
Right.
I don't think it would be wise that you three be in the same city at the same
Could they survive the trio?
Oh my God, what you three would get up to. I think it'd be like an episode on Sex in the City. Friday, Tuesday, Sunday, legits, whatever's the difference each day of the year. And leading on Ren those hubbers. You are really into these hubbers. Your gloves friend is there. Look, I think Sam Gloves is gone actually. Karina said there was a restaurant in San Francisco that I went to that did not allow cell phones anywhere visible due to the clientele they had. But now there's those Ray-Ban glasses.
Yeah,
oh, really?
I was going to mention the Meta glasses. So I've been wanting to get a pair for a while now. I will invest in a pair at some point. Do you know what? Funnily enough, I was watching. So Emma and John, John bought a pair of Meta glasses, and he was talking about the pros and cons of Meta glasses and what you can see, point of view. He was saying how it only shoots horizontal, not vertical, horizontal. I'm thinking of Joey. Vertical,
Horizontal, vertical.
Yeah, no. Did he say it only shoots in vertical, or did he say it only shoots in?
Right, this might go on for a while.
Anyway, but he said what is really good is that it translates in different languages. So when you're abroad and they speak a different language, the Meta glasses will translate it for you, which is crazy to me. That would be so helpful. And he has the glasses that I think that change in the light. So if it's light outside, it turns into sunglasses, and when he's inside, it turns into normal reading glasses. And yeah, I think I was watching it this morning actually. So yeah, he just spoke about the pros and cons. They had done the unboxing, and then people were waiting for them to give the review, and I think he did the review like a week or two later, which is a good thing, because obviously after you've used it and stuff like that, to then give like a comprehensive review, it was really good. He said that the ones that he has are not waterproof, but because Ray-Ban do them, but I think Oakley is about to do them or have done them. And I want to say he said iPhone were about to do some Meta glasses.
Well, I think they all will. So is anybody considering getting Meta glasses?
Yeah.
Alicia said, oh, I love El Angel Delight. The banana one and the butterscotch ones are the best. Absolutely, Leash. Absolutely. Butterscotch. I've not tried the banana, but the butterscotch is delicious.
I can't remember. Even at that young age, it just tasted synthetic and fake.
Oh.
Even at that young age, right, where your palate hasn't developed. When I tried it, I was just like, nope, this is not for me. It was just so synthetic and horrible tasting. I think I only had it like maybe once, twice. Never ate it again. I just didn't like it.
Jason is great, but I'm semi-surprised they aren't strict. They have a little drawer for phones next to the main table for people to put their phones in. I forgot it isn't enforced in schools now. Not sure how. It is here. So in the UK, lots of schools enforce that. So if you're a pupil, you have to hand in your phone.
Yeah. Not so much hand it in, but you can't have it out, or you can't have it in class or something.
No,
like that.
A lot of them are telling them to hand it in.
Oh.
And they give it to them at break time. It's 146. You got up to 230-ish, so that's 45 minutes, but an hour almost. We're getting there, Leading Healing. If they are struggling, titles their sunglasses. Ask for autographs. It's okay. Oh right, we're nowhere near that big. Fiona said, Up here, we can't take pictures of my younger or the younger people. I think you're trying to say.
Right, yeah.
I think that's to say, yeah. Sometimes there's a performance. Esme said, I agree with the hotel chocolate. When Mars bought it, I was worried. Glad it stayed the same. No, I agree. I do think it stayed as it was.
I haven't had them for years. Yeah.
Somebody bought some. Who was it? And I tried it, and it was the same. I'm doing really well, thank you. Bit hot and bothered today. Yes, it is hot.
I think a lot of people are.
We are both well. Right. So the question was, what food you hated as a child but absolutely love now? And I agree with Airspeed Alive. Olives. I love olives now. I hated them as a kid. And dates. I hated dates as a kid.
I tried dates. I haven't really tried them since, but my palate is usually, it's very rare, right, when I've tried something and I don't like it, that I change my mind. So tomatoes is a constant, right? I don't like tomatoes. I don't mind ketchup or something like that. But proper tomatoes, I don't like. But constantly people say to me, the tomatoes in this country compared to other countries, it doesn't taste the same. It's not the same.
Well, it depends where you go, and if you get organic and things like that.
Yeah. So, but however, I went to a restaurant, oh God, in the summertime, earlier on in the summertime, in June actually. And they did these slider burgers, and I grabbed one, and it had a tomato in it, and I had something else in my hands. So I couldn't pull out the tomato and chuck it away. Let me tell you, I ate that burger with the tomato in it, and several people said the same to me. She goes, do you know what? That tomato in that burger was so nice, and it was. It really, really was. And like I say to you, it's very difficult because I don't eat tomatoes, but that tomato, whatever tomato it was very nice.
Karina said, I will definitely share once Ladderette finally opens. At the pace they are going, it will be easy. At the pace they are going, it would be easier for me to go to Switzerland and buy some. Oh my God, is it that? Yeah, that's been being built for such a long time.
Yeah.
The guy who did Fancy Hands at the concert, remember, sorry, one of Kelly's messages come up. You remember?
Look how irritated he gets.
It's seared in my memory now. Esme Live said, I used to work in a nightclub and we took phones off people, very posh people.
Ooh.
Anybody famous? Or you're not allowed to say. Ask the opposite or talked before him. I was going to say mushrooms or olives. So Leading Healing saying mushrooms or olive too. So that's three of us that used to hate them.
I never had olives as a kid, but where I went to college, one of our teachers had lived in Italy for however long he lived in Italy for, and then he was leaving, and what he wanted to do was open up our minds and our palates and stuff like that. And he brought like pita bread, tiramisu latte, olives and all of that, and we tried it, and like I liked the olives. I thought it was delicious, but it has to be like Spanish or Italian. The Greek ones, for some reason I don't really like, but I do like Spanish or Italian or something like that. Olives.
Hey Fri-yay, how are you?
Fri-yay, hope you're well.
Hey sis and bro, it's me, your Fri-yay. Just popped in to say hello, and I missed you a lot, and we missed you too.
Aww.
How have you been? I've seen that you're going to be doing some wrestling videos. I have been keeping an eye on your channel, so I know that you are going to be doing stuff. So I'll have to check that out. Esme Love said, wine too. I hated wine, champagne, etc. before. Now I enjoy it very much. Right? Oh. I hope you didn't have that as a child, but yeah.
Lots of children, yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Parents gave it to children. I never ever acquired the taste for wine ever, but to be fair, my family drink a lot of spirits, and it took me a long time to even find a spirit that I liked, which is normally not the Baileys, contrary to popular belief, but I actually like Malibu, and I like vodka and Red Bull. So if I have like a drink, it'd be vodka and Red Bull, or Disaronno and Red Bull. It's like people go, Disaronno and Red Bull. Let me tell you, when you add the Red Bull, it tastes of cherries. It's delicious, delicious. And vodka and Red Bull kind of high, because vodka's really strong and all of that, and I don't like the taste of it. But with the Red Bull, it tastes really, it's palatable. It tastes quite nice. And then with the Malibu, it's got to be pineapple or a pina colada. Yes.
And this is true, SB Alive. Your taste buds do mature, and I think that's probably why. Like I said, I think more sort of mature foods. Leading Healing said, clientele. What clientele? Were they not bougie? Piedine Mondo has joined us. Doing a salute. Good to see you. How are you? Karina says the auto translation is definitely its key. Plus, this is for the
meta glasses. Yeah.
Plus, for the meta glasses. There have been some huge backlash against them due to software programs Meta has rolled out, and it's quite questionable. In what way?
So, like data, how the data is being used and stuff like that, and is your phone listening to you, and yada yada yada. So it's along those sorts of lines.
Because Horizon haven't happened a version for a while. Is that helping? I didn't drink alcohol now, but I do sometimes. Cough, cough, cough. Cadbury, Mondoles. Leaning Healy said, airspeed, neat names. Karina said, Mark, did you buy that thing we talked about? I did, and thank you. So do you know what? I haven't responded to your email. I do apologize. I will do that. But thank you. I do appreciate that. And I did partake. So I partake before, but I bought some more. Airspeed, and I thank you. Airspeed said, I haven't tried dates since. Maybe I will give it a go. Now, Airspeed Alive, if you try dates, you must try the Medjool dates. They are the best.
If you eat sticky toffee pudding, then you've tried dates.
No, you haven't. That's not the same thing. Now, what tends to happen, my family always, bless them, at Christmas time, used to get those really cheap ones you used to get with the styrofoam packet. Don't eat those. If you retreat yourself to one Medjool dates, they come in a box. Now they're very kind of soft and sticky. They are the best.
Well, what's sticky toffee pudding made from?
Dates, but you don't taste it in it. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. Your palate is not refined. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Anyway, give it a try. Honestly, you trust me. Those are the best dates you could try. They are pricey. I'm not going to lie to you. So a small box will be £5, but you will know where that extra money went. I hate olives, said Karina. It's right up there with tomatoes. Oh, another tomato hater.
Do you know what, Karina? Try the Spanish or Italian and see how you get on with those. I found that the Greek ones, I don't like them, but I find that with the Spanish, they're more palatable. Tomatoes, they're too acidic. They're not nice at all. But my mum really loves tomatoes. She loves it.
I do too. And when she talks about Spanish, obviously the tomatoes.
Or am I talking about Hubba Hubbas?
I don't know. SB said, I like sun-dried and vine tomatoes, but standard tomatoes are not exciting at all. Do you know what? There is something really tasty about sun-dried because that intensity flavour's there.
When I go to M&S, they have this sun-dried with mozzarella. And sometimes if I'm doing a pasta, I just pop that in, the mozzarella melts and the sun-dried adds to the flavour. I do like sun-dried tomatoes, but when sometimes the tomatoes are so acidic, you do have to add a touch of sugar and stuff like that just to make it more palatable.
Piedine Mondo, I hope I pronounced your name properly. Please do let me if not. Said, I don't remember disliking anything that I eat now as I'm getting older. I mostly ate anything but eggs.
Controversial.
I love eggs. But no, they're fair enough. But you're just like Kelly. But I still can't eat eggs. But getting older, I dislike cucumbers. Yuck. Kelly can't stand cucumbers. One of the things, though, I did try when we went for afternoon tea is if they pickle the cucumber, that gives it a nicer flavour. And they do. I had a recommendation. Someone said salt the cucumber, which again gives it a nicer flavour.
Mark absolutely loves eggs. Mark eats eggs every day.
I do indeed.
Every day he eats eggs. But unless I make something different and then have left it in the fridge, then he'll eat whatever I've done that's different.
But you know what? Actually, you're one of the very few people I know that have said they don't like eggs. I know there are people out there. But that is interesting. Yeah, dates and soup for old people food. That's a bit judgmental, Leading Healing. So, but I thought you'd love tomatoes, maybe even grow them. I'd love to grow tomatoes. You guys grow fruit and veg, so don't you, Leading Healing? I have seen you got your little garden. Karina said, I did a food tasting that had, is it heirloom tomatoes with fresh heirloom tomatoes with fresh mozzarella and balsamic vinegar. I separated that cheese and vinegar and wiped away the tomato juice. Blah! So you just had the balsamic vinegar and the cheese.
Listen, right, I bought some focaccia and I was just thinking, I want to eat something, but I wasn't madly hungry, and I thought, oh, I should have some of the focaccia with a bit of balsamic vinegar and some olive oil. Like, so I might have that in a bit.
The magical tomatoes. Airspeed Alive said Louis Walsh, Sharon Osbourne, Graham Norton, Alan Carr, and the Pet Shop Boys. Are these people that you've met? Oh, these were the famous people you mentioned. Oh, wow.
The Pet Shop Boys. I used to have a friend, and she was in love. She knew, obviously, she knew they were gay, but she absolutely loved the Pet Shop Boys. Well, she just loved them. She loved the music. She loved them, the performance, and all of that. I've got to say, like, quite a few of the songs that they did, I absolutely loved Pet Shop Boys.
West End Girls. Right, I'm going to put another foodie question in the chat in a second. I don't remember food I hated as a kid, said Evelyn. I try things cooked differently and I end up enjoying it, but onions come close.
Yeah.
But you still don't like them.
She doesn't like onions, and she doesn't even like spring onions. So when we were at the thing the other day, right, they were doing duck wraps, and so I said, oh, can I have one with no cucumber, please, and one with cucumber? But I forgot to ask for Evelyn, no, cucumber is fine, but no spring onion. And so when I brought it, she was like, and I was like, oh no. So she had to take out the spring onion. But when I went up the second time, I remembered no spring onion. Because in my mind, I know onion, yes, but spring onion is just one of those things that I forget about. But yeah, she doesn't like onion or spring onions.
Well, as we're on celebrities, I'm going to, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to actually do another one. Another celebrity chat, because...
West End Girls.
So name a celebrity...
Celebrity.
You have met, and what were they like? So the question is, name a celebrity you have met and what were they like? Now, you've got to have said something to them for this to count, not just gone in passing.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the reason why I asked that is because Pierre Dean Mondo said, I met the Pet Shop Boys, but the rest of them, Airspeed, are yuck people. Oh, really?
Oh.
My grandma always gave us a glass of wine and bubbles at Christmas, said Airspeed Alive. Most celebrities are, said Airspeed Alive. Absolutely, said Pierre Dean Mondo. So, yeah, absolutely. I think not all. Now, one of the people I met was one of my heroes, was Peter Shilton, who's the goalkeeper for England. Very, very nice man. Very, very nice man.
I remember that.
You remember? Yeah.
I met Fat Man Scoop on a plane.
Yes, I remember that. But he was nice.
Yeah, I got a picture with him.
He passed away, sadly.
Yeah, he's passed away now.
Didn't know there was more than 2 kinds of olives, but there's many kinds of olives.
Oh, many kinds. Yeah.
Guys, it's me, Amy. I didn't know that was you.
Hey, Amy.
I'm going to call you Amy if that's all right, because I keep mispronouncing Pierre Mondo. Thought Sharon was very sweet, quite laid back till she was shouting at Ozzy. Rest in peace. No worries, and yes, Airspeed Alive said, okay, I'll see them. Sharon is hit or miss, said Amy. Have you met Sharon Osbourne, Amy? I love tomatoes, said Evelyn. I know it's not your thing. I swear I thought Mark just said ex-speedo file. I may have a file on ex-speedos, Karina. I will not confirm or deny. That means another trip to Italy and Spain. Yes, please. Hey, young lady, also the UK.
I know.
Young lady, we want you here. Would you bring dates on a date? Now,
no.
You could use that for a little thing. that used to be a joke we used to say to people at office. So you would say, imagine these were a box of dates. You go, if you're not doing anything, would you like a date? You could always use that one.
I don't know if people were laughing at that, but
eggs are so versatile, said SB the Life. Cats are scared of cucumber too. You know
yes,
what?
they are.
That just makes me laugh. It blows my mind that cats are scared of.
I wonder if they don't think it's a snake.
Ew, eggs. You don't like eggs, leading healing either. Oh wow. Neil is so funny. Mark, eat eggs on cucumber. Would you like eggs on cucumber? I'm not sure those two would go together somehow. Or flowers and oh no, you grow flowers and berries. Okay. I'm still versatile. I don't need eggs. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Two of you don't like eggs. Raw onions are gross. Grilled onions are yum. Yeah.
Do you know what?
I agree.
Raw
Karina.
yellow onions, yes, but even then I could still eat raw yellow onions. But raw red onions, oh, I love it. I really enjoy it. It does make my breath smell, but oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, it's delicious.
Yesterday I learned there are so many different onions. Yeah, there are. I know this is the. Fiona said before I go, are we back on Tuesday night as you? Yes, we are. We are. So apologies, guys, for last Tuesday, and for some reason the live just went kaput.
Yeah.
The internet just cut out, so that was it. But have a wonderful weekend. Fiona. We will sort out, and by we I mean Kelly. We'll sort out sending you those mugs. Karina said David Schwimmer I've met. Very nice.
Oh, Tiffany Amber Pearson.
Oh,
yes.
Help me pick out my signature fragrance.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Nice. Do you know who Tiffany Amber Pearson is?
No, I wouldn't have a clue.
Saved by the Bell. She played Kelly. Do you know who Kelly is in Saved by the Bell?
I know Saved by the Bell. I can't remember all the characters' names. It's been a long time since I've seen Saved by the Bell. So how come, does she work in a fragrance store? Is that why? Or was this just somebody you knew? She was just there probably. And then, you were just probably chatting. Why didn't you try this? David Schwimmer. There you go. Actually, other people have said he's very, very nice. I'm glad people have had positive experiences with celebs. I haven't met that many celebs, and I've got to be honest, and the ones that I have, I don't think I've ever seen one that's rude. Seen a video for Raspberry Berry today. Oh, from Prince. Someone commented they were in the music video. Oh, they were in the music video of Raspberry Beret. Kind that you buy at the second hand. Do you know what? She wore a raspberry beret. I'm always kind of skeptical with that because I think you could probably say that because there's so many backing dancers and they're only in it for seconds. I might. But you're an extra. You're still an extra, regardless if you're in it for seconds or not. I've got a friend who she has been doing it for a while. So there was an agency that I knew. And we were talking about extras work, and I had done extras work with this agency, and I was just like, oh, why don't you like join us? Listen, she loved it. She loved it. She was an extra in The Crown and all of these other little bits and pieces, and she liked. When you're an extra, there's a lot. I mean, even when you're an actor, there's a lot of waiting around. It's just waiting for this to be ready and waiting for that to be ready and blah, blah, blah. Even when you're doing a play and you're doing scenes and you're blocking it, there's just a lot of waiting around. But they still want you there at 6 a.m. or whatever time it is, and you are waiting, and your bit might not be until 2 p.m. but you still have to be there at 6. This is true. Amy said, no, I haven't met Sharon. I heard a lot of things from people. I've met Toby Jones, the actor, and met Pet Shop Boys and other artists. I was close to Youngblood when he was hugging a face right next to me. I love that expression. I'm hugging a face. Too much ego. Well, I think you'll find a lot of stars have too much ego. But yeah, it's interesting. But hug, not face. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Kissing, right? Hugging the face. I don't know. This is the first time I've heard the expression. I know. I like the expression. I use that more often. Even said, oh, I love cucumbers. Batman's Hope. I don't know what that was, leading eating. I think Amy just joined in another person and Canada young lady. Yes, you got quite a thing to do. Hey, Ruby, how are you? Hi, hope you're well. Good to see you, Ruby. So Ruby is a regular on Leading Healing's channel. So Mashfa, I've had several conversations with Ruby on Leading Healing's channel. Wow, hello. So lovely. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Now you get to see me and Kelly. This is us, Mark and Kelly. Leaning in, he said, I can get into a raw onion, white or purple or fried. Now, I agree with Karina. I much prefer fried onions to raw.
I don't know which one I like more.
Oh, come on, it's got to be fried.
No,
It's just painfully obvious it's got to be fried.
Do you know what? But the thing with the fried, it loses a lot of that bite, that like pungency.
Yeah, but it
and all of
also
that.
then gains the sweetness.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if it's crispy fried onions, that's different.
The sweetness is my weakness.
Crispy fried onions, I can get on board with.
Karina said, oh, so you were both at Fred Seagal's playing with fragrance. So, oh, I see. So it's like an event and you were, oh, that's amazing to have a star pick out your fragrance. That's got to be on my bucket list. I'll get someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger to say, why didn't you try this or try that? I can't do any impressions.
I thought you were going to try any
no,
impressions.
I can't.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, that's yours is better than mine. Amy said, I've also seen a lot of famous people when I helped out at Comic-Con signing area. I've seen like Chris Marshall, Nathan Fillion, and Alan, is it, how do you pronounce that? TYDK. I can't remember.
Oh, Alan T. He's the one that does he does all the voices.
Oh, okay.
He's the one, the blonde hair. He also played in Firefly. If it's the person that I'm thinking
I
of.
watched them do a talk. Nathan and Alan. They seem nice.
And
okay.
Nathan Fillion is the one who's the main character in.
Well, Airspeed Alive has met somebody that you've met that you also said was nice.
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye is the most positive. I think he lives near me. I've seen him many times. I think he.
You just see him just jamming around London. I think he has a flat somewhere in central London.
Well, he said he sensed I was shy and very gentlemanly. Now you bumped into him, didn't you?
Literally. I've seen him a couple of times around London. But I was, funnily enough, I was in Old Street at the time, and there used to be an eatery, it very much like similar to Preps, if you like, and it was called Eat. They went into administration, unfortunately, during the pandemic, but I loved Eat. I used to go in there all the time, and I walked in, and I was just like, it's not the first time that I've seen him though, because I had seen him prior to that. I was like, that's Bill Nye. Does anyone look? It's Bill Nye and he's standing in the queue at Eat. And he had flowers. So clearly he was going to visit someone. He was going to visit a friend, because I knew he didn't live around. I want to say, I feel like he lives not too far from Oxford Street. I feel like that's probably the area that he might live at. I'm not sure. Anyway. That's just a guess on my part.
That means that Airspeed Alive is in Oxford Street. Anyway,
that's just a guess on my part. Anyway, so I was just like, oh my God, it's Bill Nye. Anyway, I still got my order. I believe he had ordered his order, because, yeah. And then anyway, so he was behind me, and I stood back and I stepped on him. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He goes, oh, it's perfectly all right, you know. So nice, so like, but he's just so normal and down to earth. And the characters that he plays, because I was trying to explain to a couple of people who Bill Nye is, because unless you've watched things like, is it the Fuzz? Is it
Hot Fuzz? No, he's been in quite a few things. So he was in
not Hot Fuzz. What's the other one? The zombie one.
Yeah, that's the one with Kate Beckinsale. I forgot the name of it. Where there is vampires versus something else. I've forgotten that. He's been quite a few things.
No, you're talking about something else. I'm talking about the one with Simon Pegg where they're zombies.
Yeah, but the Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, but yes, he was in. It's not Unbreakable. It's the one with Charlie Sheen, Kate Beckinsale, Charlie Sheen. I forget. It's all about werewolves.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I know that's the one you're talking about, but I can't. I was just trying to think of the name of it.
Vampires versus werewolves. Anybody knows? Put it in the chat. Have a good day, all. Said Ruby. Really good. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Leading Healing also loves David Swimmer. I love Prince. Said Karina. Now, Karina, before he passed away, he came to the UK and he did a secret gig in Camden at the Roundhouse, and one person at work got to go. It was a secret gig, so they only did the tickets last minute, and she got tickets to see. She said it was amazing.
There was there was, yeah, he also did another
Underworld, that was it.
Yeah. There was another intimate show that he did, and if you had an Amex card, so Amex do these, I don't know if they still do them, I assume that they do, that they do like these little secret things. So if you're part of Amex, and she went to the Prince evening as well, and she said it was really, really good. But for me, I liked Prince and I liked a lot of his stuff, but I wasn't into Prince. I mean, I liked a lot of his songs like Kiss and Raspberry Beret and Purple Rain. What was my favorite was If I Gave You Diamonds and Pearls.
Diamonds and Pearls.
Yeah.
What's that song that goes Diamonds and Pearls? Yeah, Diamonds and Pearls.
Sorry if my singing bothered you.
No, I'm joking.
But yes, so I loved a lot of his songs, but I was never like a Prince fan. But I know he had some like real fans out there for sure.
You know who Kelly is? She played you in Saved by the Bell. Yes, she did. Amy said, someone I met, her next door neighbour is Rowan Atkinson. Oh, okay, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Karina, Prince is a flex to me. Did you meet Prince, Karina? Or are you saying you just love Prince? Knowing Karina, it wouldn't surprise me if she met Prince. And Prince would have loved the Jackson. Have you been an extra in what?
Me, I've been in one advert. I've been in a film. I didn't do it for very long. I did
a few things.
I was in a couple of things. I could have been in the Heath Ledger and Christian Bale Batman. I could have been an extra in that. But at the time, I was about to start a job and I needed a couple of days off, and I had just started the job. I was temping there first, and then they gave me the job permanently. And then I was like, oh, can I have a couple of days off? And they were like, no. She was so frightened that I would just go off and they were desperate for me to work there, because they really liked the way that I worked and stuff like that. And so they just didn't want to lose me but yeah, I was prepared to go and do it. All the hotels were booked up in the area, so I couldn't get a hotel in the area. I just thought, oh, do you know what? I'll just drive up. I'll just like leave really early when the roads are quiet and just drive up and just go and be there for 2 days. But yeah, it was a shame. But I had to leave it because it just interfered too much with everyday work. And I think that when you are an extra and the work comes in, you kind of have to be available just to get up and go. My friend did try to do it while she was working, and she goes, oh, I might need, but she was doing it in the wrong way. She goes, I might need this day off. I might need that day. And then she'd cancel it last minute. Oh, I don't need that day off. And that's not the way you do it. But then you end up using all your annual leave being an extra, which is fine. But then I wouldn't have had time to actually go on holiday. So yeah.
Where are we? Is leading healing? Is that Aoife? No, Amy. Leading healing is leading healing.
Yeah.
Aoife hasn't been on for a while actually. I hope she's
Yeah.
okay. Now I can't stand waiting. Least paid. Hopefully good people to visit with. Oh my God, Ruby, first time here, said leading healing. I think yes, it is Ruby's first time here.
Yes, I believe it is.
Oh, SB Live said I see Bill Nye a lot in Hampstead, so I think he might be local. Oh yes, I know Eats. I know it's a shadow.
Yeah.
What you mean, Bill Nye, the science guy? No, not that Bill Nye.
Not that Bill Nye.
There's a British actor called Bill Nye.
Yeah.
Leading healing, Love Actually guy, older gent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually love.
Slept with Britney. She would. Joking. She was rubbish.
Where are we? Is that Bill Nye who was in Love Actually?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's right, Karina. Yes.
Yeah.
So now Airspeed Alive said yes. Where are we? I think you mentioned where he was. No, sorry. Prince has epilepsy, and someone we know of next street over knew his mum and brother. Really? You guys know all these famous people?
6 degrees of separation.
They do them in South Bank still. Oh, really?
Oh.
I didn't know that. Amy said, please do wish me good luck. I'm off to see Bob Dylan in November. Oh.
You don't need good luck for that.
You will enjoy.
You will enjoy.
Leaning Healy said Ruby must have been on at lunchtime as he invited me to this boardroom. I thought I should dance on the table and throw grapes at people, so I did. Okay. SB Live said I have been in the bill 3 times as a teenager. Oh really? Oh really? Oh fantastic. Do you know what? It's one of those things. There's so many famous people that have been in the bill. So if for our Canadian American viewers, the bill was a British TV series about the police.
Yeah.
So
law enforcement.
Yeah. So it was sort of focused on that sort of a gritty police drama, but it was just before the watershed, so it wasn't that bad.
Although, explain what the watershed is for the Canadian anybody who isn't in the UK.
So I don't know if you get the same here, but at 9 o'clock they call it the watershed. So anything that's graphic or bad language or what have you can't be shown before 9 p.m. After it can.
After 9 p.m. it can be shown, but before 9 p.m. it can't be shown.
Rowan, aka Mark's twin when he was younger. Rowan, yes, I have Mr. Bean. He thinks
I don't think you look like Mr. Bean at all, but okay.
Lily Healy does. Karina said, no, I've never met Prince. I would have loved to have met him. I am still stalking Keanu.
Evelyn would stalk Keanu.
I feel that Ricky Gervais needs to meet the Jackson. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Ricky Gervais loves animals.
Yeah, he really does.
He would love the Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, who wouldn't love the Jackson? I'm guessing not, as I don't know who Aoife is. You have met Aoife on this channel, Leading Healing. She has been on a few times, but her handle name is slightly different
each time.
Yes. An unnamed filmed and no name project. Okay. Karina said, one of your ads has just popped up and it was David Beckham, Hubba Hubba. Do you know I'm the same age as David Beckham?
Oh.
I was born on the 10th of May. He was on the 15th.
Oh.
There you go. Could have been at school together. Elvis and Cher. Okay, Robin Williams, Bowie, Betty White, and B. Arthur. Is this it's almost like you're telling me the Golden Girls. Ben Mulroney is Canadian. Oh, I didn't know that. Espinola said, wasn't paid or applied for. This is for the bill, extra work. Oh. I was just in Mitcham with my boyfriend and they said, would you boys like to hang out in the background and pretend to smoke weed or just be delinquents?
And you didn't get paid?
That's outrageous. Shocking. That's outrageous.
That is shocking.
Leading Healing said, no, meant know the young fella a street away. Mum and brother had his first seizure. Oh, okay. How's that going for you, Karina? Stalking Keanu Reeves, I think you're talking about. I know it's that. What, Karina, though, just out of interest, if you were just in a coffee shop with the Jackson, just relaxing, and Keanu walked in, what do you think you would actually do? So let's just say it's an empty coffee shop. There's just you and somebody else, and then Keanu just walked in, looked your way, and just and went there and order up. What do you think you would do? So it's empty, bar one other people in there. He's getting his coffee. He's going to get it to go. So he's going to go. Would you go up and approach him, or do you think you'd be too starstruck?
At Airspeed Live, I would have been the same, to be fair.
I was just happy to be on TV.
Yeah, if I was, when I was younger, that's the exact attitude that I would have had. And then as I got older and stuff like that, and sort of learned a little bit about the business, it's so funny when people say the business. Yeah, so when you sort of like learn a little bit about it and stuff like that, and then you learn how agencies work, because a lot of people were paying agencies and not getting work. And the actual thing was, no, you don't pay anything upfront to an agency. They, when you get your first paycheck, they take their cut out of your first paycheck, and that's how it works. Yeah.
So I'm going to do this question to anybody else. Imagine you see a celebrity you really, really like, and the scenario is you're in a coffee shop, but it's empty, and your celebrity, doesn't matter who it is, has happened to be in that area and has just come in for a coffee. Would you approach them and speak to them, or would you be too starstruck? I think I'd be too starstruck.
I wouldn't be too starstruck. I think my first thought would be, how many people approach them? How often do they get approached? And do you know what I mean? They're just taking a quiet few minutes. This is the only time, and then you're going to go and trouble them. That would be my only thing, really. Like, if you knew genuinely that they didn't mind it and stuff like that, it's okay. But like, sometimes I feel like people approach celebrities, and the celebrity will be really polite and say, oh no, do you know what, I'm just here with my friends or my family, and like, you're in the public eye, you should be blah blah blah, this is what's to be expected. And that's not actually the case.
Well, we've got some responses here. So I heard Keanu Reeves is really nice person too. This is true. So Amy said the same. But Amy said I would leave him alone. Now, would you do the same though, Amy, to your hero? SB said I was only 16 or 17 at the time.
For the bill.
Karina said, first, I would offer to buy him a coffee and ask if he had time to chat. Absolutely, I would approach. So Karina would approach. It's exactly like I'm telling you them. Oh, okay, good leading healing. But SB said I would be too starstruck. I think I would be too. If who would it mind be?
The only person I think I would have been, or maybe the only three people that I would have been starstruck would have been Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, and Christopher Reeve.
But they're all past. So have someone alive.
Yeah, there isn't anyone alive.
Really?
There isn't anyone alive that I would be starstruck.
I would leave them alone because you should never meet your heroes. Interesting, Amy, so you wouldn't. Now, Karina said, but I also feel Keanu is approachable. It depends on who it is. And that's a very good point.
Yeah, I think Keanu would be approachable. I think Bill Nye would be approachable. So, but I wouldn't be starstruck by those people. So I would probably... There would have to be, there would have to be a certain situation that would happen for me to talk to them. I wouldn't go up to them willingly or something like that. So an interaction of sorts would have to happen to strike up a conversation, and then I would feel comfortable. Like, so when I went to Universal Studios, there was a character, we sat down, you know, and we were having a chat, but I wanted to take a picture with him, but we were having such a lovely chat. I didn't want it to then be, oh yeah, now she wants a picture kind of thing. But then Mark came along and he asked for a picture, and I was going to ask. He goes, of course. Do you know what I mean? But that's his job. That is his job, is to take photos. But because we were having a moment, I didn't want to impede in that moment, because it's very rare that you meet a character and they break character, because they don't break character and they are permanently in character and stuff like that. So to be able to sit down and have a chat with somebody who isn't in character and just being themselves, that's a rare moment. And that person's not famous or anything, but yeah.
But where are we? Leading Healing says, I think he can afford his own coffee. I told you about the cousins and Anne Murray, right? Know who that Canadian icon is. No, who's that? Do you know Anne Murray? I don't know who that is. Is it John? How do you pronounce that? Quintos? Don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I think even if I saw you both out in London, I would be starstruck. Oh, it's been alive, bless you. No, if you saw us in London, you can approach us.
Yeah, I would hope that you would come and approach us and have a chat with us.
We've already got 2,000 subscribers. It's not like we're mega famous. We're not Mr. Beast. Amy said, I don't... so what's next? I don't know. What is next? Amy said, I don't really get starstruck. I've met someone I used to like their music and admire. Then I've never got any feelings as in starstruck. It's more of a letdown.
I remember, do you know what? I tell you when I would have been starstruck. So when I was about 13, 14, 15, which is when your emotions are the most heightened. I love New Kids on the Block, and I met Jordan Knight many years later. But I wasn't starstruck when I met him. But in my mind, I wish I had met him when I was 14, 15.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
That's what Amy's saying.
Yeah, I think I would have been starstruck, but now I wouldn't be starstruck. There isn't anybody. And do you know what it is? And sometimes I feel like,
I think you would be if you saw a massive movie star. So if someone like Keanu Reeves happened to walk into a London
I
coffee
would say
shop,
to you, oh my God, that's Keanu Reeves, but I wouldn't be starstruck.
I would with it, because
No.
with it, or some major movie star. Like if Tom Cruise walked in, I would again be starstruck with that.
No, I'd be like, oh my God, there's Tom Cruise, oh my God, but I wouldn't be starstruck.
You don't listen. You don't want to try and surreptitiously tell Kelly about a thing, because Kelly can't hear. So, oh God, that was it. So I saw Steve Harris when we were in Florida in a discount shop. Now Steve Harris is the bass player from Iron Maiden. So I'm leaning over to Kelly going, that's Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. What? What? Yeah, Steve who? Shut up, it's Steve Harris.
And I was like, okay,
who?
Who
are you?
But hold on a second, he's in Payless shoes. Go over there and say hello. The dude's in Payless shoes, right? This big band that he's in.
Multi-millionaire.
Yeah, and he's in Payless shoes. Go over there and go and say hello. Do you know what I mean? And it's. I said, you're not being intrusive. No, listen. I don't know when the last time somebody went up to him and said, oh, hi, I really appreciate your music or whatever, because nobody would know who he is. The only time that people know if he was doing an event, and then people would know who he is. But if he's just some rando walking in Payless shoes in Florida of all places, no one's going to know who this dude is.
Amy said, I've had it 2 times. And who was like the second? Who was Mark's? I don't know who mine would be. That's a good question. I think, do you know what? I wouldn't have anyone per se, but I would be starstruck, like I said, if a big Hollywood star came into a coffee shop.
The only people that I would be starstruck by, and these are the only people, would be Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, and Christopher Reeves.
Well, they're not going to be there because they're not around.
What I'm saying is if they were,
all right,
those are the only people. Because even now at their height, like if I met it would literally, I would feel like I was meeting royalty. Like I would when his brother was in Big Brother, in my mind, I just thought, oh my God, I wouldn't know what to say, because I would think, shit, I'm in royalty. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't feel like that now but Michael Jackson for sure, where he was at that height and at that pinnacle, that even then when he wasn't in the public eye anymore, you would still know who that guy is and all of this. And it would be to that point where you just think, oh my God, like, this is crazy.
Did you guys know that the Jacksons were actually going to buy a house in Devon in England?
I think loads of people were going to buy a house in England at some point.
If you don't believe me, Google it. I was shocked myself. I had to Google it when I read that. I thought, they're going to buy a house in Devon. That was the idea. They were all going to buy a house in Devon and retire there. I met the angel from Montgomery. I don't know who that is leading healing. Karina said, when I met Tiffany Amber Thiessen, I didn't even recognize her right away. And I feel I was much more memorable experience just to chat and talk about fragrances.
Yeah.
And it wasn't awkward at all. But they are just human beings, like Amy said.
Yeah.
I think it's that thing, you put them on a pedestal.
That's right.
They're so popular. Amy said, look up Anne-Marie, or I'll Google Anne-Marie. On stage it's starstruck, but in real life it's nothing.
Anne-Marie or A-Marie?
Anne-Marie.
Oh, Anne-Marie.
It's best to my imagination and leave them alone. So I see, you rather like the idea of them than actually meet them themselves. Gabriel Iglesias or John Lopez? Quintos is a Mexican. Okay. My dad is Amy said, my dad has seen Boy George and other artists. They said they are just people. Yeah,
they are, but I think what sets them apart is that when you grown up with them, see them on TV and all of that type of stuff, and I think when people are on TV, it's almost like you would never ever meet them, or they're almost they make them almost godlike or something like that. So when you do meet them, you're like, oh, well, I never thought I would get to meet you. And I also think that if they were in real life, like they were never on TV, they're never somebody that maybe you would think of them as a sex symbol or a star or whatever. But as soon as they're on TV and they're on every magazine and this, and they've been airbrushed and they've had their makeup done and they're looking their best at all times and blah, blah, blah. And then so it creates that distance. And then you think, oh my God, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I think that's what, yeah.
Right, Jane Goodall. Oh, so you like Jane Goodall? SB Alive. Karina says, I have met several San Francisco 49er football players, and some of them I have been awestruck. That I would be the same actually. If I saw, I'm an Everton supporter, so if I saw some of those players or some past players, I would be awestruck. Yeah. Do it now, Mark. Also, Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. Okay. Right, now, Karina's asked a question, which I put in the Q&A, which I think is a brilliant question. Now, obviously not getting too political, but is there a celebrity you would ever ignore for whatever reason? Now, most likely it would probably be because of their political stance, or not necessarily, or maybe it's for a stance that they've taken, or could it just be you just don't like them?
I think it's a tricky one. It could, like, I like to watch a lot of TV. You know, I wanted to do acting at some point and all of that. And I think that, you know, if you met somebody who's played a really horrible character, like the kid who played Joffrey, and you hate the cat, listen, he did his job well. He did his job. If you hate the character and all that, he did his job very well.
So, guys, is there a celebrity you would ever ignore? Very good question, Karina. Justin Bieber. Wow, only 3. Many channels. Sorry, many channel them sometimes. I would be able to distinguish Bob Marley if he wasn't doing songs. I bet many photos are captioned Marley and me. Yeah, I would imagine so. If someone had a photograph with Bob Marley. My brother worked with Kylie Minogue.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Amy said, I'm a big fan of Billy Joel, and I didn't even think I'd be starstruck if I met him or Bob Dylan or Bruce Springsteen. I've met musicians around my age and felt nothing. I've also had the chat with Glenn Mattock on Teams, and when I was 16 at my college. I think I would ignore them all. Oh, you do all of them. So, right, question. Is there a celebrity you would ignore? Karina's question. And guys, out to you. This is a hard one.
If I knew they were not very nice in real life, so someone like Alex Pettyfer, maybe, or he played I Am Number 4.
No.
You don't even know the names of celebrities.
No, but I might know what they're in.
Yeah, but I said I Am Number 4.
Donald, as in, I'm assuming you mean El Presidente.
Yeah,
I think that would be Karina's.
I probably would ignore. But I'm just trying to think what Alex Pettyfer's been in that you might know, because he was in Magic Mike, the first one.
All right. No, I don't know. Anybody been in? Yeah, anyone who's been in bad media. Yeah, so there are 1 or 2. The thing is, well, what would it be? Mine would be
Jim Carrey. Interesting.
Oh, really? You don't like Jim Carrey? You would ignore him?
Very interesting.
Mine would be sort of political figures that I don't like.
Yeah.
So more sort of right-wing figures that I don't like. That would be ones I would potentially ignore. If we're not doing politicians, would there be a media character? I'm not sure.
I mean, I wouldn't know half the politicians anyway, so they're getting ignored regardless.
I would probably... I'm not a fan of Jamie Oliver at all, but would I ignore him? He gets on my nerves, but would I ignore him?
I like Jamie Oliver. I don't think... He doesn't get on my nerves. I admire when he was doing all the school dinner stuff.
Oh, God. Anyone who uses their platform for hate, Trump or the Hogwarts woman. Oh, you're talking about J.K. Rowling. Leaning Heaney said, you guys have rolled a long time. I see Jim Carrey or his twin, a bike tornado. So yes. So you put a US flag. So I'm assuming you're meaning the same thing. I would ignore Jamie Oliver. I don't know. It's really bad. I shouldn't.
No.
I shouldn't. I don't know why he gets on my nerves, because he does actually do nice things for charity and children, but
yeah,
he really gets on my nerves. He really
does.
irritates me.
Do you know what?
Look,
I've got
I'm
to
stress
say,
eating now because he annoys me.
yeah, I've got to say, so in the UK, and I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the UK, we were not feeding the kids proper food. And I remember going to school and not eating proper food, and it was burgers and hot dogs and whatnot and all of that. And he did not want his children going to school and eating rubbish. And he was teaching dinner ladies how quick it is to cook. And these dinner ladies were fighting them, and then the kids were fighting him, and then the parents. And it blew my mind that the parents were fighting him.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
Karina said Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce.
Yeah, I would have
Really?
to agree. Yeah.
Oh, is that because of political things?
Not political things. They're just not nice people.
Oh, okay. Gordon Ramsay, said Amy. He's up his own bottom. Yeah.
He is, yeah. But I wouldn't ignore him per se. I mean, I would ignore a lot of famous people unless there was some type of divine intervention where it's like, oh yeah, we're chatting, blah blah blah. But the majority of people I would ignore.
To Kelly, apparently all but three. I know someone who just kept Kevin Bacon. She worked in the industry, uptight, not the UK's president. We don't have a president. Ours is more prime minister, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Turkey Twizzlers, said Air Sweet Life, are the one food I ate as a kid but will not eat now. Fair enough. Ignore Dolly Parton, unsure about. Really? Oh, I can't ignore Dolly Parton. Sorry. Amy said, I think politics is hit or miss. I would want to meet Boris Johnson. He's funny. Do you like his cooking? No, I don't like Jamie Oliver's cooking. Not Tornado, Toronto, not tomatoes either. I don't know what that was. Steve Tyler and Keith Urban would like to meet. So it's interesting choices. Right, guys, we have been going over for over 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
I know, it's gone so well. So I think we'll leave the live there before I eat more of these things.
He's going to eat more of them anyway.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the live. We really had great fun with you, as we always do. I think, like I said, we're going to leave the live there. That will be it for Mark and Kelly's trips, tips, and things for this week. But as always, we'll be back. Well, I say as always, we weren't last Tuesday, but we will be back Tuesday, 6:30 UK time. And also, of course, we will hopefully have our video up on Sunday where Kelly and I go around London, and we will show you some of the treats that we like to eat whilst we're there. Yeah, and if you want to catch up with our holidays, and you want to know what we get up to while we're on holiday, then hop on over to MK Vacations. Well, quickly, Boogle 2, thank you for joining us. I never got to, the chance to answer the question. Go on, Boogle 2, answer the question while we're doing our spin. Go on. I don't want to say, and nice to talk to you. Yes. And if you want to catch up with our holiday channel, then hop on over to MK Vacations, where there are 4 seasons. Yes, 4 seasons. If you haven't been watching them, you can binge watch and see exactly what we get up to, plus the lives. So yes, hop on over to that. And if you haven't subscribed to both channels, please subscribe to MK Vacays and to this channel, Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. Leading Healy said he would not talk to Shakira because her hips don't lie. So you want her hips to lie? The former Canadian PM is Hubba Hubba. Oh, Justin Trudeau, who's dating Katy Perry. Did you know that? Divine Intervention means the same in the place. Karina said, thank you for the chat. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. See you Tuesday. So go on, Bugle 2. This is your chance. Who would you not meet? Yeah, you know Katy Perry. No, I was saying to Leading Healing, sorry. Oh. So yeah, guys, I'll give Bugle 2 a little more time to respond. I think she is Canadian. Isn't she? Yeah, she is. Katy Perry. Yeah. I think she is. So, like I say, guys, we will see you then. So I hope anyway that you do like the video that we do have. Nat Bath and Stream. If you stream, I'll be on. Give us a time though. I need about an hour to get something to eat and just relax for a little bit. And then I'll be on. Do you know who I would be hesitant to meet? And I used to really like him, Orlando Bloom. And I just think he
he's not the same as when he first started in acting. He's changed quite a lot, which is a shame, really. But a lot of people change, I suppose.
This is it. Google 2. Are you going to put one in there? Where Americans say what's an A versus Canadian, but that's old. I'm not sure what that means, but if it's old. All right, Bugle 2, put it in the chat. We will read it in. We can even start it from next live. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. As always, do look after yourselves. Please do take care. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. And also, don't forget.
Oh.
I was ignoring the celebs. You forced me to talk. Well, I never wanted to force you to talk. I know you're joking. Listen, it was lovely to thank you for joining us. It was really nice to see you. Guys, we will say adieu and don't forget.
Melt my cheese.
You know it. We will see you on Tuesday. Take care, guys. Bye for now.
Bye for now.